Hey guys, welcome to Live in Color.
It's good life, fam.
Yo, fam, we ran into this thumbnail right here, and
That's what they call it? The Sugarhill Story?
but the title says the story of Osama. Do it for Noti, man.
Know what the going on? It's that Ddot, you know where we at. Hell vibes. Ddot out with me. Everything dead. They for Noti. Free move.
We outside, Sugarhill get the fucking money. Talking about.
For the people that didn't know him, you know, what kind of person was he?
I was a demon, like real like.
Oh, damn.
Oh, was he?
Talking about Noti.
Yeah.
If you blood or you crib, you jacking off, anybody get hit. But demon, all I do is click for 8 to the devil, I'ma let it rip.
We have new developments tonight after a teenager was stabbed to death. He has been charged with killing another teen on a subway platform yesterday.
The victim from yesterday's deadly attack has been identified as Ethan Reyes from Yonkers. The stabbing happened just before 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon on the platform of the northbound 1 train.
He all in my sleep, that nigga dead.
Money,
Wait, what?
fame, all of this phase me. It don't feel like it's how it's.
What are you saying? That's what they were saying.
Money, fame, all of this phase me. It don't feel like it's how it's supposed to feel. Gangsta, supposed to about it. I ain't supposed to be with bro. It's not with bro. So I'm good about it.
Hey yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. New York, stand up, because today we're gonna check out the story on a New York rapper whose name has been jumping in the industry, Osama. He just a youngin', but he moving like a veteran in these streets.
That's crazy.
He's seen firsthand the dangers of the gang culture and felt the pain of losing somebody close to the streets. Still, he continued to thug it out, and he not backing down from anybody. With so many New York rappers losing their lives or getting locked up, he might actually get a chance to take the throne. Those are big shoes to fill. So will he be able to seize the moment? That's what we gonna find out. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. David Reyes, aka Osama, reps Sugarhill, New York, where his come up molded him into the young dude he is today. By no means was it all fun and games, because in his environment, it was tough, and to get by, he had to deal with so much drama and so many street influences tempting him to go down a dark path.
What's your experience with Sugarhill? What was it like for you growing up out here?
Shit was rough.
Yeah.
Eventually, those temptations won, and Ddot.
Like, when most of them talk, it's like, they talk like they tired, like
Trained.
Like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? I noticed when Ddot talk, like, other people too, but I'm just talking about him right now. Like, it's like, damn, I'm tired of doing this shit. But it's almost like, yo, I'm going through it though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, it's crazy to me. Like, it kind of makes you feel sad in a way. Like, I feel sad, like, because he's mad young. Like, when you're forced to be, like, in an environment, like, you can't control certain situations. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's like, he's trying to adapt, but at the same time, it's like, he seemed lifeless inside.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I would be saying on the other vid. Is like, feel like they can get fame or whatever, but something is draining them.
You lose your brother.
You lost so much.
You know what I'm saying? And then the people around you dying. Like one thing, that one dude said in the other video, like, most of the people he came up with them, most of them dead. He hanging out with the youngins.
Yeah.
Somebody said that on the other video.
You're right.
What was his name?
That was, damn.
From Vaughn. He was Vaughn people.
Yeah, he was Vaughn people.
I forgot what he said.
He was one of the older cats, you're right.
Yeah, he said he was forced to hang out with the younger cats because most of his people he grew up with, they either locked up or dead.
That's deep, fam. That's deep. I remember what you're talking about. That's crazy.
Patience won, and Ddot adapted like a veteran in the trenches, often outside running around with the other Sugarhill dudes, practicing walking down on the Opps. Experiencing a lot from such a young age can bring trauma to your mind.
That's facts.
And it was no different for Osama. A wild one, yes, but a human nonetheless. And music became like therapy for him and his brother J-Star Baller and Noti Osama.
Got you. And what got you involved in doing music?
Life situations and shit, you know the vibes, bro. Going through shit for real, man. Shit real out here.
It is real.
Does the music serve as like a therapy for y'all?
You took the words right out of my mouth, bro.
Didi had 5 siblings in total, 4 brothers and 1 sister. But those 2 played heavy on his path in music.
Just the 3 of y'all?
What's his name? Say our sister. Remember that one time where what's that guy name?
Ddot?
No, remember the car interview? Edris? Remember Edris?
Oh, when the girl brought the food?
Yeah.
That was his sister?
They said it was his sister.
Oh!
That's why they were so offensive on it. That's what the gang said. I don't know if that's true.
Hey, y'all better not be lying. Is that his sister for real?
But that's what they said. They said
they know they from New York, so they know more than us.
Yeah. So they said his sister pulled out.
Oh, snap.
So he's like, come on. That's why.
That's why they got so.
They're like, chill out, yeah.
It's 6 of us.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's 5 boys, 1 girl.
Dang, that's crazy. She's the youngest, or
she's the second oldest. She
okay.
she ran under me.
In fact, those were his inspiration to hop in the rap game in the first place. Both of them started rapping first before he picked up a mic and started spitting. Together, they made a pact to all go up and take over the music industry. They were tight like that.
It was like, nah, I want to ride with y'all. Like,
yeah.
We all gonna go up. Like, all just gonna go up. For sure.
That's when he adopted the name Didi Osama when his young bro called himself Noti Osama. They were like evil twins for real. The Osamas were really ready to conquer everything in their path. Just youngins, but they were ready for the smoke with whoever, whenever, wherever. The Opps could get slimed out. On songs
evil
together,
twin.
they had this chemistry that was raw. Tracks like Dead Opps, they were showing aggression and talking reckless on wax, but also the dangerous lifestyle they lived just as youngins.
It get messy, try to run up, hit him and his bestie. We looking for
In that same track, Noti said something that Didi Osama confirmed in a later interview when it came to the trenches. Bro was a demon, ruthless and bout it for real.
For the people that didn't know him, what kind of person was he?
I was a demon, like, bro. Like, I was a demon.
Him along with another Sugarhill youngin' by the name of Sugarhill Ddot were like 3 musketeers buzzing in the streets and the rap game. Sadly,
you notice how they look alike?
Facts.
Like him and
I don't think all 3 of them fan, man. They like just.
Anyway, that's crazy.
Barely. But so Sugar is taller than them a little bit.
Man, at this point, I don't know. I gotta see him in person because I don't know when it comes to Ddot. I need to see him in person.
Sadly, the trio would suffer a loss when Noti Osama got in an altercation where he unfortunately lost his life. Just before 3 p.m. on July 9th, 2022, Noti and 2 friends were walking at 137th Street and Broadway when they came across Martinez, who went into the train station to catch an uptown train. Reports claim Noti and Martinez knew each other and were associates of rival cliques that had a series of escalations in the weeks leading up to the altercation. Spotting his op, Noti grabbed a broomstick and him and the crew chased Martinez into the station where they cornered him at the north end of the platform. With nowhere left to escape, Noti began putting the beats on Martinez with the stick, but he wasn't having it, and he pulled out a knife poking Noti in the abdomen. Noti, realizing that he had to dip because he was bleeding out, pushed Martinez.
So he chased them with a stick? That's what he's saying?
They said, basically they said they ended up getting into a corner. What's name was slumping with the stick, but the other person pulled out a knife.
Damn.
Which is crazy. And
y'all already know people don't fight fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anything goes when it comes to this, you know?
Yeah, it got deep.
Damn.
He had to dip because he was bleeding out, pushed Martinez onto the train tracks and fled the station. But by that time, he lost too much blood and staggered, collapsing on the staircase. Noti suffered a punctured liver and succumbed to his injuries while EMS was rushing to get him to the hospital. Investigations would lead detectives to Martinez with the help of his mother, and he was arrested a few hours later. Even if he caught the body, he didn't leave the battle without any wounds of his own.
These kids are young as hell. Like, they just going to war, like, and it's like some of them inherit these problems. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just grew up in a certain environment. It's like
certain block,
and you just inherit all these problems. You inherit the beef.
Yep.
It's just sometimes it's by default too.
Yeah, by default. Damn.
Reports state that Martinez was taken to the hospital and treated for an injured back and 2 puncture wounds to his left hip from when they swung on him. Weapons used in the scuffle were found by law enforcement and seized as evidence for the case. Martinez was charged with the hit and criminal possession of a weapon.
Police took the suspect, who has not been named, into custody at 173rd Street and Broadway. He was bleeding from the back and abdomen and had an injury to his hip. He was treated at a nearby hospital and arrested this morning.
The homicide had the city shook up, forcing the mayor to try to step in and ease up the bloodshed painting the city red. But the gangs went back and forth and retaliation wasn't near being done. Osama was devastated at the loss of his little bro. They were finally on the up and up, making a name for themselves in the rap game. The fame was right there, but the money and all that meant nothing now that his bro was gone.
It's just that it don't faze me, like money, the fame, all of it.
You see, and that's what we was talking about.
That's exactly what we was talking about.
At the beginning of the video. That's not their goal. That's what I was saying. Because most of the time, like back in the day, it used to be like, even for some people, you want to get money so you can take care of your fam, get out the hood, get out that situation to improve your life. But now it's like, that's not even the goal for these youngins somewhere. Like, it's almost like, nah, I need to get back for what you did. I need to diss as many deads in this video. So it's like a competition.
Retaliation.
Right.
Boards.
Like, it's that revenge I want. It's like the goal is revenge now. Because he said he's not even worried about the money.
Shit. Crazy.
Fame, all of it don't faze me. It don't feel like it's how it's supposed to gang something. I'm supposed to good about it. I ain't.
How can you though?
Bro.
He lost his brother.
Bro, so I don't feel about it.
See, the thing is like, maybe just when he was younger, it was like a dream. Oh, I want to be as famous, X, Y, and Z.
Remember though, in the video they said that was their come up.
Yeah.
That was their dream. They were all supposed to take the CD over together.
Facts.
So now it's like he's not here, so I ain't got no motivation to do shit. Like that's what he's saying.
He drained out, dog. Dang.
Didi would do an interview later speaking on the situation, revealing that he was with Noti moments before he was murdered.
We was walking. He was we was walking. We chillin', like, yo, but why we walking over there? We out over there, but we...
Osama dapped him up and told him he's going back to the block. The next he knew, he was getting a call from his man saying that Noti got.
I was like, alright, bro. Going back to the block, bro. I was like, alright. My heart was... When I was with him...
He was good.
He was good, bro. Like, he was good. When I left, go to the block, niggas call me saying, yo, Noti got stabbed. I said, what?
Hurt.
He was just with him too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Didi had to then not only live through the pain, but also the guilt of thinking that if he had only stayed and not left, then Noti would have still been here.
Bro, still thinking like, what if I stayed? Like, if I just stayed with him no time, he'll really be here today, no cap.
What's messed up is that Didi Osama's career got a boost after his bro was murdered. His fan base increased and all the attention now fell on his career. A blessing and a curse, because
that's how I feel though. He said something. As soon as Noti died, that's when his career shot up. But it's crazy. Like, I don't want to sound like this, but it's why is every time somebody died, that's when they finally get the recognition? Like, you doing something. Like, why wasn't he buzzing before he died? Because we listened to Noti verses and he was fire. Like, we listened to both of them.
Oh man, Noti got some flames on him, bro.
They both fire, but I'm saying why now? Like, why when he died, his shit boosts up, his career boosts up.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
It's weird. Like, I like what the guy was saying. He was saying it's a gift and a curse.
It really is. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's like, bro, I wanted to do it with him, but you know what I mean.
So it takes tragedy to shed light on something. It takes a tragedy to shed light on someone's talent. Now
it's sad, but that's the sad truth, fam. That's the sad truth that like everybody like start looking at you. And
that's what I'm saying. Because honestly, I wouldn't know about Noti if y'all didn't tell us about Noti. Like, I ain't, because we did a few New York artists back in the day, like, but we never came across Noti. Like, we never came across Didi. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Nobody was pushing those names to us. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy, fam.
A curse, because the rap game is so fueled by negativity and street activity that it took his brother's passing to elevate him into a wider spotlight. No doubt, he'd make it there just off his buzz, but the passing of his bro sped up the exposure to a bigger audience. That's kind of dark and messed up.
What do you think was like the first moment where you started getting like a lot of traction?
When my little brother died. Right? He really threw me on. When his death caught the attention of man people.
See, he know
anyway,
He knew it
DD
too.
Osama will release 2 songs dedicated to his slain little bro. The solo track Letter to Noti.
Bro died, I ain't wanna make music. Long live Noti for him, I'm a boom shit. If you talk on his name, we go ruthless like don't know this pain.
And the group track E4N, aka Everything for Noti, with his bro J-Star Baller along with the crew.
I always told y'all to focus in live. I up in the spot, but I told y'all.
From that point forward, DD hasn't stopped repping his little bro. It's always Everything for Noti, keeping his memory alive.
Word to my dad, if my son Noti was here, we would have been the youngest, like we would have been.
I like he told him look at the camera.
They
so funny.
Noti with us.
The entire of the Sugarhill crew been ready to slide on anyone disrespecting his name. Noti was really like that and had the respect of the trenches at such a young age. Imagine what bro would have become if he didn't have his life taken.
Damn.
See, he said the same thing too.
It's crazy. If you think about it, it's crazy, fam.
But see, that's what bothers me about this whole, like, I know y'all saying, like, you know, they beefing, they got a lot going on as far as the beef, but it's just the fact that they so young and they got mad potential. Like, there's so many, like, New York artists and other artists too we react to, and it's like, either they dead or they locked up, and then you look like, damn, you got so much potential. Like, only if you could see it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But we can't even judge because we don't know your situation. We don't know your environment. We don't know what you got to deal with on a day to day. But
we're not in their shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I just hurt for them because like, damn, like I wish they could see what we see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy, fam.
From him over some BS. But you know the Opps ain't finna listen to none of that. As far as they saw it, it was their time to shine and throw dirt on Noti's name. Opps like Kyle Rich dropped a highly disrespectful track, Noti Bop, featuring Tata and Jen Carter. As if the lyrics wasn't disrespectful enough, bro made up a dance that imitates Noti getting chefed. What's even worse, bro had TikTok doing the dance, school teachers doing the dance, and even NBA players on live was doing the Noti Bop. It was crazy.
Noti bopping, punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Noti bopping, punching my hips.
The cop? Oh my God.
The sad thing is that y'all got cops.
No, but the thing is they don't know what they dancing to. Remember?
I know.
We've seen this already.
I know the cops.
But he don't know. They don't know, man. The kids, because once it gets on TikTok, forget about it. Like, let's be real.
Come here, gotta do it like this. Noti bopping, punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Don't drop my. Noti bopping, punching my hips.
Wow.
Like,
one person in particular joined in on the trend, Dougie B.
We are castaways.
Oh, Dougie B didn't. They said Dougie.
Noti bopping, punching my hips.
They said
this got an honorable mention because Dougie is K Flock's mans, and DD Osama has been beefing with Flock, even tearing down his posters at one time.
Took down that K Flock poster.
You said what?
DD has even been dissing Flock and his crew Sevside heavy in his songs, calling bro out by name and repping Sevside K. One of those diss songs is him and Sugarhill Ddot's 40s and 9s.
Tell me I'ma take that throne. Ain't coming home. If you do the we taking us like.
Things were popping off and beefs were being fueled, especially at the mention of Noti's name. DD had a little get back when news broke that Op Matty G's had OD'd and passed away. It was celebration time for the Sugarhill crew. DD Osama and Sugarhill Ddot was on live, wildin', smoking on Matty and laughing like Christmas came early.
So que Matty, I'm bringing me that can go out like Matty go on to the Matty.
Oh, that's crazy, y'all.
Yeah, I'm crying.
Hey, you know what? Why I don't like this? Because it's like, damn, something bad happened to them. They get on the camera and they're like, oh, you know, we spoken on this and this. But then when it's vice versa and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
The energy come back, man.
But I don't like it for anybody. Like, I don't like people speaking on anyone's dead, like,
Facts.
But they got their own personal beef going on, like, but it just sucks to see it.
Yeah.
It's crazy how desensitized these guys are to such serious situations, and they viewed it like it was a game. That type of energy always spins the block. Both sides are gonna lose when it comes to gangs and disrespect in life. It's basically a spiritual law. Still, just as Didi was having a grand time celebrating.
But he said that it's a spiritual law. It's gonna come back around. Both sides listen on each other. You put that energy out there.
People been saying that. What comes around goes around.
But at the end of the day, ain't nobody really winning. That's what. If they had that understanding to know, like, yo, I'm losing someone. I'm losing people every day. You losing people every day. Man, let's just dead this, man. Yeah. We ain't really going nowhere, man. Yeah. We ain't helping the hood, man. We ain't helping our people. You got moms crying, losing kids every day. Yeah. We got brothers missing their brothers, sisters missing their, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the trigger, see, the hard trigger is that bloodshed thing. That's what it is.
I know. And see, I can't tell somebody how to feel. That's one thing I know I can't do. Yeah. I get that. But I just wish they come to a realization, like, damn, enough is enough. Like, I'm tired. Like, you even see the way Didi was in the beginning of the video. It's like, he seemed drained and lifeless inside because Noti was a big loss for him. Let's not, like, come on now. Like, you lose anyone close to you, whether it's the gun violence, knives, whatever the case is.
Facts.
You can't, that loss is something you can't replace.
Facts.
Celebrating, Matty G's rose from the ashes. Bro was alive and trolled the Opps faking his passing. He came back posting a vid doing the Noti bop and smoking on Didi Osama's mans that...
Did you hear this? They saying the person that they went live and said they was laughing about this man got murdered.
Yeah, the Matty guy, yeah.
He actually live, and then he came back and say he did the dance and saying, hey, I'm not dead.
Oh, the one they said they OD? The one that said he overdosed? Because they said he overdosed.
All I know is they said buddy that they was mocking. They said he ain't died for real because he was faking.
So why people just saying people are dead when they not? Like, what's up with that?
No, but it's funny. The Opps, they said the Opps basically having a celebration, but when he come back on live saying, I'm not.
Damn. So y'all celebrating. So dude wasn't even gone and y'all was celebrating? Bro, you know I killed.
So you know he came back 10 times worse because he knows what was going to happen.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Matty G's rose from the ashes. Bro was alive and trolled the Opps
faking his ashes.
He came back posting a vid doing the Noti bop and smoking on Didi Osama's mans that passed away, Ddot baby. Matty G's was in his villain arc with that one, but playing a very dangerous game.
Oh, that's him right there?
I think that's her.
R.I.P. Ddot baby. Smoking.
And he's live, so now they know that nothing happened to him.
Ddot baby's passing has been covered with suspicion, but when posts from known figures began posting about his passing, it became real. Allegedly, he called it quits and took his own life due to the weight of whatever he was going through. The streets ain't no joke, man. Somebody claiming to be his niece had a conversation shared when she stated his girlfriend allegedly took his jewelry and strapped and dipped, adding even more mystery to his passing. In time, his girl...
That Ddot story, I don't know. Like, I don't
sounds crazy.
I don't want to speak on it because, we don't live in New York. We don't know what actually happened. But it just sounds suspect. Like,
it does sound crazy.
But I ain't going to speak on it too much.
Yeah, we don't know about it.
Girlfriend will respond, clearing up the rumors of people trying to blame her. According to her, his jewelry was in the safe, and she moved a pole as to not leave it just lying around as she was trying to get him to the hospital. Matty G's didn't care. He continued the shenanigans, dropping one of the most disrespectful tracks toward Noti named Noti Dotty, where he mocked Noti getting shanked and went as far as burning and stumping on a picture of Noti. So much loss and pain has occurred throughout this beef with these youngins. It's like they don't care and just lost in the environment that made them. From the time of Noti's passing to the present, Didi Osama has taken it up a notch, dropping banger after banger. Bro has been working hard and grinding to make Noti proud, and at the rate that he's going, he's about to be some pressure. Major labels like Sony has already been calling Diddy Osama into meetings and ready to discuss M's.
I seen Diddy. I seen you. I think you posted a picture of you going to a record label like a couple of days ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, shit moving fast. That's why they blocking us.
What label was that?
Sony.
Sony? Okay.
The most we can wish for is that bro stays out the.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of Diddy. Like, I'm just so proud of him. Like I said, like, I can't speak for his personal life because, you know, like I said, I don't know, like, you don't know I'm not in his shoe, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I can't tell him how to feel about anything, like, you know, that's his personal experience, but I don't want to see him go down, like, a dark path, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I want him to be like, I want kids to look up to him and be like, yo, I want to do what he did. Because he came up from nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but
then again, I don't want nobody to take it twisted where their point is like, okay, his path was beefing.
No. I'm not. See, that's why I said that experience is his. That's why I said. Yeah. That's whatever he went through. That's his. We can't speak on that. But as far as like the come up, I'm seeing like you could always change your situation. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter what where you came from or what situation you're in, like it's never an end for you. Like you can always change that. Yeah. But what I don't want for him, I don't want him to end up like most of these people that come up. They end up, as soon as the height of their career come up, what happened? They get caught up in some shit or get sent to jail. Look at D thing. Look at K-Flock.
A lot of things.
You know, it's always these things that happen around them. At the peak of their career, because remember, K-Flock was coming up. He was in that, he got caught up in that situation and then got sent to jail. And it's like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't want that for him.
That's a lot.
I just want him to keep his head straight and focus on the goal. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can only pray for it. I can pray for the only thing we can do is pray for them because at the end of the day, it's like they're gonna do what they do.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Let me know what y'all think, fam. Live in color. We is out.